guys, finally I got it! The Spirit Halloween 2015 incinerator prop. Let's bust this baby open and see what's inside. Instructions. These instructions were junk. They were confusing. They were like these pictures of this guy's garage. Not what you expect to see. There's my cat again, just from last time. You'll see her a lot in this video. Okay, now I had to slide this thing out of the box, these two little ends, and they held framing and the main part. Okay, let's cut off a few little bits of tape and get right inside of here. This took me not too long to build, about 25 minutes to build. Using my demo or instructional video, you should be able to get it put together easier than I did from the instructions. I have a lot of clips of me looking at the instructions, but I tried to cut as many as I could out. Now, let's get straight into this. Here we have the pop-up module and the wooden base. As we can see here, we have the wooden base, and I'm pretty sure there's a popping the pole part of it. There's my cat. She's getting in the way, but that's okay. There's the pole, like I told you. This is the module right here. Very difficult and confusing, everybody. You have to connect about 50 million wires. Okay, zombie is in this box. I got so excited when I saw this box. Let's see this zombie. Here we go. What does he look like? And here we go. And there he is. Look at that. He's got one light up red eye. He lights up inside a lot like Smoldering Zombie. He's great. He has a light attachment, and he has just a click-in pole. He's a great detail. There is the fog stuff to connect your fog machine. There's a DC adapter. And here we have some things that you place into the walls to hold them secure. We'll get into that later. I do not explain to you how to connect the fog machine, but the instructions make that pretty easy. Now, this frame was a little bit struggling. All you have to do is flip out the sides, cut off these first two things. I'm jumping the gun here. So cut off these two things, and then just flip out the sides. Let me show you here. So the two front sides just kind of flip out. Let me show you right here. I struggle a little bit with it. I kind of don't really understand it. I looked at the instructions for about an hour. I tried to speed all this up. Let's see. So I cut some. I tried to cut. I don't know if I can even cut this stuff out. It was confusing, but okay. So finally, I got it here. Finally, you flip these two sides out. The instructions were kind of strange. Okay, here we go. Just reposition the camera there. Let's turn this around to the front side. There is the back, and I did it upside down. I realized that after I did it. All right, so let me turn it back up. Drop the back panel. That is the back panel. Let's put the back panel on the back. The back panel does have a thing where you thread the fog machine through and it points it up. Alright, let's continue here. Alright, all these things just pop in using these little pin things, you know, most of the things. All those wires, are every single one you have to connect. Okay, let's continue here. Let's put that wooden base on there. There's Micah trying to connect the wires, but sadly she realizes that the module is not there yet, and she asked me for the module, but I tell her that I am putting now in the wooden base that goes in between the back panel and the metal frame. So just kind of place that in there. It pretty much just kind of goes in there, kind of stretch the two sides. And looks like she got something, maybe one of those screws, I don't know, those nut things. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put up the pop-up part of it. Oh, she's having a great time. Alright, now let's put that right in there. It just clicks into place. I think it's one of those one-time things, so be careful when you do it. You know, Tech Toys always goes, stop! This is a one-time procedure. There is a module with 1,000 million, quadruple billion connections on it. Yes, I know, a million, trillion, quadruple billion is not a real number, but whatever. Okay, so let's connect all these things. It took me a long time to connect. Yeah, annoying, but there was one called H, and I can't figure out which one H goes to. I'll try to figure that one out later. But if you guys get the incinerator and you realize what wire H goes to, post it in the comments below. Oh yeah, and just while we're sitting here, incinerator is a great prop. Get it. Like, it's awesome. Like, you have to get him. He's huge. Like, he's ginormous. And there is Micah again. Just if you don't know, the name of my cat is Micah. And there she is playing around with the box. Alright, here I cut the wires. Just, they have that so it doesn't get tangled. That was E. You have a few connections for E. that you go into, and then pretty much it's all connected. I go over the instructions again. Here we go. Let's attach the head here. I cut through a lot of this, but it did take me a long time to attach the head. Have him look from the front to the facing to the right side, and then twist, then push down firmly and push in the metal pin, and then once it clicks, twist around and it'll even click into place more. Now I use those little pins to attach all the little sides. The sides are made of this thin but durable plastic, almost like the plastics you find on like those zombie signs, like the high voltage or zombie crossing signs. It's a pretty durable plastic. I was a little disappointed when I saw it, but once I kind of examined it, I did realize that it was some pretty fine, high quality plastic. Not high quality, but it's gonna hold up pretty good. For the incinerator outside the wind and everything. Now let's put the front. It is looking phenomenal. Now, let's put this last pins in and we are ready to go. Let me show you guys my demo video after I put all these pins in. I'm looking on Skype. Yeah. Also tonight I will be posting my twitching banshee video. Check that out. She is supposedly awesome. I did go to Spirit Halloween today, and I am going to have a walkthrough, but you'll see the walkthrough tomorrow. But what's really disappointing was they had nothing up, just boxes. So I kind of thought, I hoped for the best when I got the two props. They had Twitching Banshee in the back. She was not on display, so I don't know why that was. But now I'm just connecting the last few. Now, one more thing. There is this two pins that you need to push into the back so it doesn't open up too much. Cheap